Hey you guys, what's up? It's me, PhiL again, and I am very excited about this special edition of Kickin' It with PhiL, a heated discussion special edition. It runs all the way from April 9th to May 15th. You don't want to miss it. In this special edition, I get to kick it with every cast member, including the director, Ben Guillory. You don't want to miss it. All of the information is right here, therobytheatercompany.org. Let's kick it! Woo! Hi you guys, I'm PhiL. Welcome to my channel, Kicking It with PhiL. Like, share, and subscribe, and get that notification bell. Shoo! Look at that. Just wanna know. You remember yesterday. No more games.
You got that, got what? Got milk? No. You know, that dude. Oh, got PhiL. Yeah, got PhiL. Yeah, got PhiL. PhiL. Yeah, got PhiL.
Running class, school and let out. Substitute teacher. Hey you guys, what's up? We're kicking it again, and I am very excited for this edition that we are doing right now. We have cast members from the heated discussion that is now playing at the LA Theater Center, and you don't want to miss it. And today we have an actor, writer, and producer who made her stage debut in Crying Out Loud, and she's one of the cast members. We're going to get to meet her today. Give it up, you ladies and gentlemen, for my good friend, Tori and Hampton.
Hi, PhiL.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. Thank you for having me.
What are you talking about? You are, because I get to see you on stage and everything like that, and you're just amazing. You're just all amazing. But I want these people to get out here. I want them to know a little bit about you and how you got started, a little bit about yourself, and then I guess we'll end up and just talk about a little bit about the show.
Okay, yeah, I can
Awesome.
do that. So, well, where did I start? I was born in a small town in Alabama. And I just always loved storytelling. It was something that was really important to me, and it's the thread through all of the work that I do. So whether I am stepping in a classroom and working with kiddos, because I'm also an educator, or I have several businesses I also manage, storytelling is the through line for everything that I do, because that's what people connect with, the story. So who are you? What are you about? Why should I be a part of what you're doing?
Was there a time that something just popped in and said, "Oh, I got the bug," and that's it?
I had a love for literature, so reading just really brought me into like, well, what is the story here? I loved film. My dad, actually, we would sit and watch. I've seen every Shirley Temple movie. A huge Shirley Temple fan when I was younger. Betty Davis was one of my dad's favorite actresses, so whatever happened to Baby Jane, I was always like, Sundays I spent watching AMC and just all these black and white films. Wow. And that's where I was like, oh, I can do this. So I started writing. I think my first play was 7. I cast my little brother, and I made our basement into a theater and just started from there. And then any project that I had in school, I would make it into a TV show or make it into a film. Or if there were anything, I went to school for journalism. So like always being able to find a story in everything that someone does, no matter who they are, no matter where they are, is something that's important to me.
Well, let me ask you this, because you're from Florida and you came out here. Did you know? Did you have family, or you just said, "I'm going for my dreams"?
Oh yeah. So I was teaching in Florida, and I've always told my students, whatever it is that you want to do, you can do it. So it doesn't matter what your resources are, you should find a way to figure out how to do that. And you should be, I've always been like multi-hyphenated. Like it doesn't, I would find articles about people who would make fabric out of goat's milk.
Wow.
Like, you see, this person did this thing.
Wow.
So if they can make fabric out of goat's milk, you can do whatever idea it is that you have. And so I figured that the best lesson I could teach any of my students, whether it be something now or later in life, is if I do the same. So that's when I decided to move out here. I had been studying in Florida for a while with a lovely acting coach, Gilda Pianelli, and she also encouraged me to go for it, pursue my dreams, and I had a network of friends in Los Angeles before I moved here.
Wow.
So I came out here, I'm a thorough investigator.
Yeah.
So I came in every season to see if it was a good fit for me. I didn't just come here just to go for it. I wanted to make sure that I felt safe and comfortable and could do what I needed to do in this space. Like I felt like I could create. And then I made the move here.
I want to ask you something, because there was a play that you were a part of that raised like, I don't know, like $6,000.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that.
So I was a producer on the Vagina Monologues. We actually did the show here at the Los Angeles Theater Center.
What?
Yeah, and they were very gracious and wonderful to work with. And part of when you produce the Vagina Monologues, you have to support an organization that is fighting to end violence against women. And so I didn't know, I wasn't aware of everything that was happening here in the state of California, being one of the top 3 spaces for human trafficking in the nation. And we partnered with several organizations here locally. One that also goes in and like saves girls from, like, this is a group of former military folks who go in and like rescue women who have been trafficked. We also worked with a woman who she was in the military as well, and she would work with other women in the military to kind of bring those girls back into civilian life, because their pathways and experiences are very similar. And we ended up raising over $6,000 to support these organizations and the cause. And we had a panel discussion to also inform our audience of what's happening, because you really don't know. It could be someone who's working in a store. We had a former victim of sex trafficking who came and shared her story with us. And so just advocating and creating space for people to share their stories, so more people can know that it happens in plain sight. When you see something that's a little off, it likely is. Trust your gut.
I love it. I love it. You know, you're talking, but I want to know, when you moved out here to Los Angeles, was there any time that you might have felt a little discouraged? One of your biggest moments and one of your saddest moments?
Oh gosh, yeah. I actually took a hiatus. The heated discussion is my first time back.
Yes.
I took a hiatus to get myself settled and grounded, because I was out of sorts and I needed stability. And so I focused on pursuing that, like with everything that I had, so that I could return to acting and feel successful and grounded and navigate this creative space from a place of authenticity. Y'all know what I'm trying to say.
That's right.
Authenticity.
Yes.
And not a place of desperation. I felt like I had, like, my pH balance was off. You know, like, it's like, oh, there's this scent of despair that I was experiencing, and I needed to get rid of that. So I would say that this is my high moment.
Yay!
I am very excited to be a part of the heated discussion and to return to theater.
Yes.
Because that's where I fell in love, being on the stage.
Well, the heated discussion is playing right now, and I want you to tell us a little bit about your character.
Yeah, so I have the honor of playing Yamaya.
Mhm.
Yamaya is one of the Orishas. She's actually, people will compare her to the Virgin Mary. She is the first mother of all of the Orishas. Her name actually means, has to deal with being the mother of many fish because she is the goddess of the ocean surface.
Mm.
So she actually traveled, some of the stories will say she traveled from Africa through the Middle Passage with those Africans who were enslaved, and that when they touched the ground in the Americas or the Caribbean, wherever they were, landed, they would give praise to Yamaya for being with them on that journey.
Wow.
So she has a compassionate side, but she also can be explosive and destructive with her anger.
Wow. Are you pretty excited about this? Are you pulling a lot of stuff out?
Oh yeah, she's been watching what's happening to her community, to her children for centuries. So where she's coming from is not a space of, oh, I just witnessed this police brutality that's happening. It's, no, I've witnessed everything.
Wow.
And I need a solution that does not involve complete and total destruction.
Wow. This is so exciting. The show is playing right now, Thursday through Saturday at 8 p.m. and a Sunday matinee. All of the things are going to be listed down here, so you want to make sure that you check that out. And what about, how can people get in touch with you?
Oh yes, you can follow me on Instagram at Blissful Content, and via email, which is also on that IG account.
Yay! Tori Ann, I just want to say thank you for kicking it with me.
And thank you for allowing me to kick it with you.
Woo!
It's a different PhiL featuring Remember Yesterday,
You remember yesterday.
the cool It's Just Like,
The storm
the beautiful Summertime Rain,
wash me
a
away.
tribute Baba Lee,
This
That's Why,
is
and a special hidden track, Feeling It, a different PhiL. The acoustic set, available on all music platforms.
The boogeyman has been released. They know what it's called, but they don't know where it is, how people get it, if it's contagious, if it's an aerosol or in the air. What they do know is if you get it, it can kill you.
672. Whoever is 755 East 80th Street. 755 East 80th Street. 50 miles to a male black was following home. He's dark complected, heavy set, wearing dark clothes.
They did get to kill him. They just left the justice part out.
Everything was taken away with COVID. And just to think, winter is coming.